ਜਗਮੋਹਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਪੱਟੀ ਐਡਵੋਕੇਟ YouTube ਚੈਨਲ। ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਵੇਂ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਵਕੀਲ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ, ਬੱਚੇ ਬੱਚੀਆਂ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਰਪੇਸ਼ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲਾਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ, ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਕਿਸ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਦੀਆਂ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ, ਇਸ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਔਰ ਕੁਛ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਸੱਜਣ ਸਾਥੀ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਚਲਦੇ ਚਲਦੇ, ਕਹਤੇ हैं ਬਈ ਘਰੋਂ ਇਕੱਲੇ ਹੀ ਨਿਕਲੇ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਕਾਫਲਾ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ ਚਲਤੇ ਚਲਤੇ। ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਫਲਾ ਬਣਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਤੇ ਕਿਸ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਬਣਦਾ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਕਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਦਰਪੇਸ਼ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲਾਂ ਆ ਰਹੀਆਂ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਖੜੇ ਨੇ VK ਯਾਦਵ ਸਾਹਿਬ। VK ਯਾਦਵ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਵੈਰੀ ਗੁੱਡ ਮਾਰਨਿੰਗ
ਜੀ। ਗੁੱਡ ਮਾਰਨਿੰਗ।
ਯਾਦਵ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਵੇਂ ਐਡਵੋਕੇਟ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਨਵੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਹੋ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਇਸ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਕੌਨਸਟੀਟਿਊਸ਼ਨ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਡਿਫੈਂਸ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਤੋੜਿਆ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ। ਉਹਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਸਰਜਰੀਜ਼ ਹੋ ਰਹੀਆਂ, ਸਰਜੀਕਲ ਅਟੈਕ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਤੇ, ਕੌਨਸਟੀਟਿਊਸ਼ਨ 'ਤੇ। ਇਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਯੂ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਸਪੈਲ ਆਊਟ ਸਰਟਨ ਫਿਊ ਵਰਡਸ ਇਨ ਯੂਰ ਓਨ ਵਰਡਸ।
First of all, I would like to say thank you, Bhatti Sahab, for your spirit and eagerness in the interest of youngsters, coming lawyers. One of the most important writ, Palvinder Kaur versus Union of India, it has been entertained by this honorable court and admitted. I would like to say thank you all the honorable judges and especially honorable High Court for this unprecedented and historical step in the larger interest of all the lawyers who have been inducted in the profession or who are coming in the profession in the coming years. And the matter is considered very important in the eyes of this honorable High Court. Due to COVID-19, thousands of lawyers across the state of Haryana, Punjab, UT have been decimated, ruined following the COVID impact. So with regard to their laws, nominal charges, food, transport, and how they can pursue their career in the legal profession are the focal points, crucial points. Ever since the inception of the judicial institution after independence, this writ petition will be very uphill and will play a pivotal role for the well-being of young lawyers. I must say how the young lawyers are moving from pillar to post in search of their livelihood, for their dignity, and being the qualified scholars, erudite of the society, they fail to meet their requirements in day-to-day life. And the more worrying fact, such lawyers are unable to maintain themselves, their parents, old age grandfathers and relatives, because such lawyers, either they are not invited for the work properly by the institutions or by respective eminent lawyers. That's why they are relegated, discarded, retreated, or looked down upon by the so-called established legal experts. So this is our planning to kick back this mission throughout the state of Haryana, Punjab and Chandigarh under the jurisdiction of Honorable High Court Chandigarh. And I also appeal to Bar Council of Punjab and Haryana, the most august institution, to look into the plight, grievances, ordeals of the new lawyers. And this message will be upbeating not only for the Punjab, Haryana and UT, but also it will be an example throughout the country. So in view of all these circumstances, I must express my gratitude to all such lawyers who are happy to respond positively. And I would also like to share a mobile number of the petitioner Palvinder Kaur ji. I would like to share this number. 8054247508. Again I would repeat 8054247508. Advocate Palvinder Kaur has been very eager not only to protect the dignity of her good self, but also thousands of such lawyers and their respective family members. So please contact Palvinder Kaur ji for her noble task, and I am happy she is coming forward to file this writ petition, and it has been filed, and a very magnanimous and upbeating response order passed by the Honorable High Court Chandigarh to protect the interest of young lawyers. And this category of young lawyers constitute more than 50% population of the total lawyers throughout the state of Haryana, Punjab and UT. Any question, Bhatti Sahab?
Question is, if the constitutional guarantee is extended to the legislators or to the parliamentarians, that is food, conveyance and everything, why it cannot be extended to the new advocates?
Yes. It is very important that all the legislators, lawmakers, parliamentarians have been protected under the constitution, laws and other by-rules. So we all the lawyers, and especially we are fighting for the new lawyers, and this category of new lawyers definitely will be very important for the protection of constitution, democracy and the country and society. So their protection, self-respect should have been first and foremost.
They are proving to be a pillar for the constitutional uprightness, dignity and everything whichsoever is enunciated in the constitution. Olga Telly was one of the reputed case in 1986 wherein the right to live and livelihood was upheld by the Honorable Supreme Court, and she was also, being a lady member of our Indian society, Indian country, she took this step, and definitely Palvinder Kaur deserves congratulations over this subject. And I invite all the young advocates, be it male or female, to come forward and contribute their whichsoever opinion and their stream of consciousness, thought and everything in this stream, in the writ petition, so that the positive results could come out. It is a matter of congratulation for Mr. Yadav. Definitely we must congratulate, and we must stood for each other. Unity is strength, and I believe that this overlooked chapter has been initiated and taken out by Mr. Yadav and Palvinder Kaur. This is a joint effort and collective effort of many, and I certainly believe that these are the efforts which are going to strengthen our Indian judiciary, because the quality of judgment and judges comes out from the intellectual weight and power. What do you say about this?
Thank you, Mati Sahab, for your best wishes. So far as Article 21 is concerned, right to life and livelihood is very historical, and it has been, because government is under obligation to take care of the citizens, and this section of society, lawyers, they are playing very crucial and important role in the national and society interest and well-being. So it is the duty of our government to look after the interest of all sections, including the lawyers. And lawyers are looking after the interest of other sections of the society, irrespective of their criteria of income or their social strata. And I hope our government in slumber will be awake and come forward to protect the interest of lawyers. And this strength of more than 50% lawyers will be happy by the order of the Honorable Punjab and Haryana High Court. And all the eminent scholars, writers, social activists, media persons, they should also come forward for their respective suggestions. And we are also coming forward with certain other issues for the protection of lawyers, because this much awaited law is to be enacted by the respective assemblies and parliament for their respective areas. It is very much required by us. If the institutions are subverted or decimated, we cannot imagine the healthy democracy and society and nation. So Article 21 is very broad. It can be defined by the Honorable High Court and Honorable Supreme Court in their different judgments, orders. It can be elaborated by different scholars. It can be said 21 is an essence and gist of the Constitution.
If the MLA hostels for the legislatures and working women's hostels can be established, why not this budding advocates and other walk of life advocates coming into this new profession can enjoy this facility in the prime youth? It will lessen the difficulties. What do you say about this? Have you suggested to the bench?
Obviously, it is very important suggestion that right to a healthy or hygienic laws, and as well as availability of nominal charges food, it is the requirement of day-to-day life, and the safety and security of the lady lawyers should have been the paramount interest for the society as well as for the Honorable Punjab and Haryana High Court. I again express my gratitude for the Honorable Punjab and Haryana High Court for its historical order in the interest of all young lawyers. And I must say other lawyers also who have been in the very predicament, tribulation for their health related issues, being senior citizen and other catastrophic situation, they are also affected. So this matter also should be taken care of by the Honorable High Court, irrespective of age.
I believe there is no difficulty for the Punjab, Haryana and Chandigarh governments and administrations to issue necessary directions to their hospitality department for doing the same for the cheaper food quality of food and everything whichsoever is even permissible within the jurisdiction and buildings of the Punjab Civil Secretariat and Haryana Civil Secretariat. These could be extended in the High Court by way of establishment. Have you suggested to the bench?
Yes, it is also mentioned in our pleading, and it is the need of the hour that nominal charges food, residents, and their safety and security, especially female lawyers, as well as generally for all. No loss, no profit. Any canteen can be kicked off so that any young lawyer can take breakfast, lunch, or evening meal. And this action of the Honorable High Court, as well as concerned executing authorities, they should have a concern for our issue, and it is also requirement because newcomers have no source of income, and for healthy democratic setup institution it is very necessary.
Thank you, Mr. Yadav. You have taken a very good step, and it cannot be termed as a drastic step, but it is definitely a.
Again, I would like to repeat the mobile number of petitioner Palvinder Kaur Advocate, who has filed this petition, and I would also repeat this number again for reminding all my young lawyers: 8054247508. 8054247508. All are invited, and they can call to Ms. Palvinder Kaur Advocate anytime for the just cause and suggestions, and also they can be implemented or they can be intervener in the writ petition.
Mr. Nain is with us, and he will definitely spell out few words for this cause.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm actually obliged to be a part of this writ petition that was filed by Palvinder Kaur with the help of E.K. Yadav, sir. The cause is very good and it should be implemented as early as possible, and I was there in the court hearing as well. The judges, they took this writ petition in a very positive way and they were happy. They also commented like it is a good cause that you've been going through. So they wished us well. That's all. Thank you.
And one daughter, she is expressing she is budding advocate and is likely to start his career and or have started her career. She is with us. We will have few words from her.
I would like to say that young lawyers should come forward and discuss their problems as they are striving very hard for their success, and government should listen to the and provide them proper facilities.
And another one with us, she is also keen to say something.
Sir, I would like to say this writ gonna help many of young lawyers to file petition and get their chances to help their family members and also for their own self.
And have you any suggestions for this?
No, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Yadav Sahab, along with your team, and hopefully I would like to convey my warm regards and best wishes for you and your this venture and achievement. Thank you so much. And kindly subscribe my channel and share this video in the national interest, and like it and give us feedback. Thank you very much.